What's up everybody, another beautiful day in the Dragon Owl's first weekend of 10.2 PTR M+, and raid testing is finished up, so I thought I'd talk a bit about how Enhancement is doing so far going into the next raid and M+ season. Oh, the doom and gloom. Well, first of all, keep in mind that this is PTR, stuff can get changed, reworked, or nerfed to the ground at Blizzard's whim, but I really hope that's not the case, and I kinda doubt they will, because currently, going into 10.2, Enhancement is looking stronger than ever. Not only is the new tier bonus one of the best tier sets we've had in terms of improving what we're already good at, like burst AoE/cleave and probably the best funnel in game, but it also helps shore up some weak points for the Elementalist build on single target, which is Maelstrom Generation. Since the new tier set reduces Primordial Wave cooldown to an average of 24 seconds, we get that Maelstrom cap a lot more often, which in turn means you lower Feral Spirit's cooldown a lot more often, which in turn lowers Primordial Wave cooldown.
Synergy.
So it really smooths out the rotation on single target, making it tons of fun to play. Not to mention extremely competitive in both raids and M+. And to reiterate on a previous video of mine, Storm is not dead. It's not dead! Storm single target remains one, if not the best single target build for Enhancement. You just gotta move a point around. Storm Cleave, however, has lost some single target power, but their AoE remains great. However, as it looks right now, I would highly recommend playing Elementalist for M+, and a lot of the bosses in the new raid in 10.2. Which brings me to the second part of why we're looking better than ever, which has nothing to do with the tier set or any changes Blizzard has made to Enhancement going into the new patch. It is just based on the new raid fights and Season 3 dungeon pool. A lot of the new raid fights have either ad spawning periodically or damage amp phases, like boss takes 100% increased damage, stuff like that. But the same is also true for M+, a ton of dungeon bosses spawns ad, from which we gain an insane amount of single target damage to funnel either into the boss or prior targets due to increased Maelstrom Generation, Primordial Wave, and Splintered Elements among other things. And this is something that the new tier set only improves. We're already good at it. The set just makes it insane. Now Enhancement will do really good damage on single target bosses in dungeons and raids, and insane damage whenever they spawn ads, so having a dungeon pool and raid with multiple ad spawning mechanics makes us very desirable, as we naturally perform extremely well under those circumstances. First boss in the new raid, depending on strat, you'll either periodically gain a ton of ads throughout the fight, pad away, or you will spawn all of them during its intermission, which is followed by a 100% increased damage taken phase, which you can potentially line up with a 6-stacked Primordial Wave and just smash boss. And then you have Council of Dreams with constant 2-target cleave and always access to a third target for Flame Shock and Primordial Wave. List goes on. So yeah, a lot of raid fights and dungeons that fits our strength and toolkit extremely well. And like I said, it has nothing to do with the tier. The tier just makes all of that even better. Putting damage aside for a minute, but a lot of dungeons in Season 3 have curses, poison, stuff to purge, need for a tremor totem, and some dungeons have a lot of interrupts, so stuns and end caps have a lot of value. And with the new tier, Sundering stops being a DPS cooldown and can go back to being an interrupt, as it was always meant to be. So overall, our toolkit just works really well here as well. Here? I mean, heck, even one of the raid fights might benefit from Poison Cleansing Totem. So considering all of those things, I am a very happy Enhancement slapper right now and super excited for the new patch, terrified of patch notes, but otherwise hyped. Now is this enough to make Enhancement a meta choice? The god tier? Well, that depends on tuning and other classes tuning. But in an M+ environment, we are for sure going to be one of the top picks. It's like they made them for us. Now I'll release more updates on Enhancement over the course of the PTR, if there's anything noteworthy to showcase, that is. Unless you want a video like Week 2, nothing changed, still great though. Now let me know if there's anything particular you'd like to see tested from the PTR as far as Enhancement goes. Let me know in the comments. comments. And if you have any questions, hit me up here or become a patron or Twitch sub and get access to the Stankie Gaming Discord, which is the fastest way to get a hold of me. It's filled with a lot of useful info and helpful people, especially if you need any help PvE wise or raiding related. Don't forget the usual stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, ring that notification bell. Now I'm also streaming all my progression raiding on Twitch and testing Stankie Gaming. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.